Today we find ourselves here at Radical Bikes and the crew have been insanely busy building some new jumps, including this monster behind me, which I'm about to go and hit right now. This bike park then is an absolute dirt jump paradise. If you're a beginner, there is some smaller lines all the way through to these monster trails behind me. There's mulch jumps, foam pits, trial sections, half pipes, resi ramps, just everything you need. Whether you're looking to flow trails or looking to send and learn some new tricks, it's actually a spot that throughout my career when I was doing competitions and shows, I spent all of my time training here. So I've got this place to thank for a lot of the tricks that I have learned to do. I haven't been here since last summer and the guys have been insanely busy. There's some jumps that have disappeared. There's new additions to the bike park, including these monster trails behind me. I can't get over how tall, how steep and how well stacked the landings are. They're absolute sculptures and I'm very, very excited to ride them today, although I think they're going to be quite scary. Before we ride, we're just going to give the jumps a water and a little sweep and probably throw some mulch up so it's nice and soft just in case we crash. The watering butts and watering cans are all around the bike park, so if you notice the jumps start to get a bit dusty, then just pick one of these up, give the jumps a little water because they will just run so much better, so much faster. Same with the mulch, if that's all slipped down, just pick up a shovel and remulch, makes the session all the better. Jumps are all watered, the mulch is all thrown up, ready for the session. As I mentioned, I actually haven't been on my jump bike for such a long time, and with Red Bull Joyride being tonight, I've been watching the practice all week. I'm feeling very, very excited. We're going to warm things up on this little resi behind me. It's perfect just to fill the jump bike out. It's always weird going from the e-bike to a small bike because this bike honestly feels like a little BMX, but this is the perfect little ramp to get my eye back in. Here we go then, dropping in, start things off with a nice little bar spin. Nice. Gonna go switch bar now. There we go then, nice little warm up complete. This resi's perfect because it's low risk, but you got to do your tricks quick so you get familiar with the weight and the movement of the little bike quite quickly. There's actually a few tricks I still want to do on here. Oppo bar to bar, double bar and an Oppo whip, which that is such a nemesis trick for me. I landed it here last year, landed a few over winter at Corby and haven't done one for about 6 months. Let's see how we get on. Cara's down there filming.
No, don't be me.
And she's just said, God, you better do it in that order because when you get to Oppo whip, we'll be here till midnight. So I'm about to show you all 3 landed straight away. Oh, not that one, that didn't count. That one didn't count, by the way. Yo. Yo.
Yo! Yeah!
Bar back, double bar, now the Oppo, which is the Oppo whip. How many goes do you reckon?
5, I reckon.
5?
Yep.
I'm glad you believe me because I don't with this one. Oh. Oh.
Oh, God. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah. That was awful, wasn't it? Basically at Corby in the winter, we always take lunch with us because we're not buying food there. Then I go, oh, if I land an Oppo whip, I'm going to go get a burger. And generally then I land it first go, yeah.
So let's do it, okay? Tonight, I'll get you a burger if you land this.
Now?
I'll give you 2 goes.
From now?
From now.
Oh. Whoa.
You alright?
Yeah, absolutely fine, yeah. Final go, just channel deep, concentrate and perform.
Oh no!
Ah!
Because you were really close and that was just
I actually landed and bounced off.
You did. You get, if you want to do it again, you get
of course,
a bonus one.
Okay.
Here you go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh!
I don't know why all of that, all I can think of is a roly-poly over the litter, which actually
It needs to
go in the bin. This is yours. There's bins everywhere. Just make sure you put them in. You might find my Oppo whips in there because they're rubbish. I'm going to amend the rule here, because if we go back, you said...
I said 5.
5.
Okay.
So I don't know where this 2 come from. How many goes do you reckon?
5, I reckon. I'll say 5 now. So
5.
this is your final attempt.
Okay.
Because that was your 4th go.
I've gone both sides now.
If
I
you
bounced that side, bounced that. I hope I can just go in the middle now.
Yeah,
I'll be
hopefully
happy.
you land
I'll
it
be
now.
happy. Yeah, let's try. Come on. Yes! 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 Quarter pounder with cheese. Yes! I'm actually stoked with that because Oppo whips, that is just such an awkward trick for me. There we go. I'm going to insert a clip now of me enjoying my quarter pounder with cheese later. We've now made our way over to the foam pit. I've spent hours and hours over the years dialing in tricks, learning new ones in this foam pit. I don't really want to ride it too much because I'm at a point where I actually don't really want to learn any new tricks. I'm happy with the ones that I do, and I'm doing them to airbags and to jumps anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a front flip, because that is actually a trick that's always scary for me after my crash, and it's always good when you get the chance to do one in safety just to build that bit of confidence to do it. Been perfect to a jump, isn't it? Shame I'm too scared to do it these days. I actually still just find that trick terrifying even when I do it to an airbag. But that felt good, come around perfect. From the foam pit, we've now made our way over to the dirt jumps. There's lines here for every ability. You've got the tables on the left, which are perfect for getting used to steeper trail sort of jumps. Then you've got an intermediate line, you've got a hip line, and then you've got the new insanely steep trails line through the middle, which I'm excited to ride all of them actually. So we're going to start things off on the tables, give you a little tour through those quickly before we move on to a slightly bigger track. Here we go then, dropping into the table line. So simply just roll, you can pump this, then you've got a wall ride option there, or you can just jump it straight. Then you come into the bottom section of tables, nice and flowy, nice and steezy. Transfer option there. Then we got a little table at the end you can do a no-foot can on. Yoo! This middle line starts on this roll-in. We was just down there on the last run, and there's actually a transfer option off this step down back into the tables if you want to just make the line a little bit more difficult with a step down. We are now going to be going straight through the main line. Dropping in. Main line, we'll go for a nice little cruisy lap. It also has a mulch at the end, so maybe we'll get a little trick out on that. Nice little moto whip. Toboggan. Oh, nice backflip on the end. Yo, there we go. Main line. That line right there is a lot of fun. I'd go as far as saying it's actually one of my favourite lines here in the bike park. Just a fun, flowy size, which means you can also do some tricks on it. So we're going to try link a few moves together in the middle, then send something on the mulch too. There we go. That main line right there is a lot of fun. I feel that every bike park needs a line which is a bit smaller but that you can really sort of play and throw the bike around on, and that is exactly what that line does. But we now made our way over to the first of the monstrous lines. This is the hip line. I rode this last year. The line's got a right hip, a left hip, then you go into a couple of straight jumps. So we're gonna have a little play on that, and then it's time to hit the big jump in the middle, which I'm actually a little bit scared to ride. We're going all the way to the top now. The biggest roll in starts with a step down. This line's so much fun. I'm so pumped to actually ride this again. Dropping in. Yo. Yes, that's so good. Yo. Yes, that's so good. We come down into a mulch, or you can transfer across to that one now. Sick! What a flowy line. As fun as that hip line is, I do really enjoy it. I can't help but keep looking at the monster line behind me, which is brand new this summer. So I think it's time that we turn our attention over here and give this a little send. I need to actually just look at it and try and figure it out, because it's very, very steep. It's not the biggest gap in the world, but the takeoff's vertical and so's the landing, which means there's not much room for casing and there's not much room for going flat. And because I'm here on my own, I don't have anyone to ask or to watch for the speed, although Tom, the owner, told me there's only 15 people that have hit it and they're getting 60 riders a day on the weekend. So the numbers or the percentage of people riding it is quite small. And we've got a little challenge on our hands to try and figure the speed out for this line. For this line then, instead of going on the hip there we was just riding, you actually just peel off to the left and you got a long and low, which is very long and it's actually very low, so it really lives up to its name. Here to there, and I guess just looking at it, that sets the speed. But what's scary is you're just motoring down into that vertical ramp. Look at the size and the angle of that. It's a real monster, that is. My plan was to jump the racer and just feel the speed, then come back up and do it, but I actually think I'm just going to go straight for it. I can really visualise it after looking at the gap. So yeah, we're just going to try and go straight through the line, see what happens. Here we go, big line. Oh, oh. I cased it. Whew. Here we go then, big line, let's get it. Yes, oh perfect, we'll go the whole way. Oh yes. Oh my god, they're scary, they're so tall. Yes, oh perfect, we'll go the whole way. They're insane because you have to like be millimetre perfect on them. After only one run, they don't really feel like jumps you do tricks on, but just for boosting and flowing, I think they're insane. So we'll give them a few more goes, see if we can get used to them and then get a bit of style on them. Yes, there we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. They feel so good. It's funny with like steep trails jumps because you actually need to pull up and go high and then come in with a lot of speed and height to make them work, to carry the speed, meaning you can then boost the next one, which is scary to do. If you like racer over them, it doesn't really work because you miss the sweet spot. I reckon just coming into that flat out looks so good. Sakara, if you go to the bottom, I'm just going to be like going to the moon off that kicker. Them jumps are a lot of fun. Not really the sort of jumps you'd actually want to do tricks on. They're just so good if you was wearing shorts, nice cold drink and just wanted to flow some trails and get some big air. That is exactly what you need. But we now made it over to a jump that is more suited for tricks. This is the new adapted big line. It's been turned into one jump, which is a mulch with a quarter pipe afterwards. This would be the stairway to hell for most people, but for me, it's a stairway to heaven because there's big air waiting at the bottom. I think I can just drop in and flip this straight away. So let's give it a little backy. Perfect, nice. Is that scary up there, KJ? Yeah. Does that feel close?
Yeah.
I think to finish this video, slow motion, backflip no hander. Nice. There we have it then. What an insane session up here at Radical Bikes. Huge shout out to the crew who have done an insane job at not only upkeeping what's already here, but the new additions. They work absolutely insane. They look incredible. Get yourself here, have a session and try them out for yourselves. Keep an eye on Radical Bikes Instagram page for opening times and updates on the weather conditions and things like that. But yeah, definitely get yourself here because you will not be disappointed. I'm not going to leave it so long before I get back on the dirt jump bike. If you want to see more of this bike, then let me know in the comments. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Leave your comments down below and I will see you guys in the next one.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a